another signing. Luckily, this time.
Hey, he done made another signing. Oh, you gonna wait for a drip to come back up in here?
Have shit. We gonna break down the signing of D'onta Foreman right after this.
Now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
I was preparing for the live to get ready to talk about the signing of a former tight end from the Green Bay Packers. And as I was setting that up, it got announced that the Chicago Bears have signed D'onta Foreman to a 1-year, $3 million deal. Steve-O, going to turn it over to you on this one. How do you feel about this signing?
Hey, it's a good signing based on him having his best year last year. Yeah, 914, almost got 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
And my thing is, I don't know. Like I said, it just, to be honest, is confirming what I've been saying, that it's becoming a 2 running back league where each team needs 2 running backs that they're gonna do or without. So I like it. I like it. Like, it makes him, there's gonna be a competition between all the running backs. And hey, one thing, like I said, one thing we know how to do is pick a running back. So
And the thing that I like about this deal is that he's a very different back to Khalil Herbert. D'onta Foreman's 6 foot, 235 pounds, whereas Khalil Herbert is 5'9", 212. So I like the difference and variance we're going to have with the styles of runner that they are. But like you said, D'onta Foreman over his career, 443 rushing attempts for 1,901 yards, over 900 of those coming just from last season. On top of that, having his best season, only 26 years old. We know Ryan Poles likes to sign his players that are still fairly young, but still have some upside. D'onta Foreman, keep in mind, before last season, I mean, last season was his first time breaking 200 attempts. Now, he's not going to have to do that on the Chicago Bears, but with the improvements on the offensive line, knock on wood, that we hope they continue to make, having another running back in Khalil Herbert as well out there with them, I really like this acquisition. I really like it.
I like it. Like, that's why I sat back. Everybody was, it was people that was kind of upset about Monty going, and I was like, bro, it's a lot of running backs out here. Like, it's a running back right now on the team that's finna crack or have a breakout year next year, and we have no idea what his name is. It happens every single year. So it's like he's doing it, and it's another scheme fit. Like you said, he's a different type of. It's a different type of back. We lost our power back. He seems more of a power back. He's, like you said, he's 6'1". I've seen him that he's even 6'1", 235. So this ain't no little back right here. This is a pretty big back, and I'm excited to break some tape on this man for real.
For sure. The one thing that I will say that he's not as strong at is, of course, we may not need it, because now I was going to say that he's not as strong in the passing game as what Montgomery was, but we may not need it with the improvement we made to the wide receiver core. Cole Kmet, if he's used better as well, we may not. I mean, you're still going to pass to your running back some, but we may not need to rely on that as heavily as what we've had to last season, just because of the ability of the depth that we have at the wide receiver position. I love this. I love that it's only a 1-year deal as well, because if for some reason it doesn't work out, listen, again, you go right back to what we've talked about. You can find a running back every single year if you want to. Like, if Ryan Poles wanted to, he can do the Chicago Bulls thing, what they did with point guards when Derrick Rose is down. Literally, a new point guard every single year. So, we'll see. I really do like the signing. I like that it was a pivot to still bring in somebody who, like you said, scheme fits in the system, has some familiar with other Panthers that we brought in. We brought in a Panther on the offensive line. We brought in a Panther as a wide receiver. We may bring in Yannick, who's a Panther on the damn defensive. Oh, no, he's a Colt, not a Panther. But so I was tripping on that one. But yeah, so I really do appreciate this signing. And I look at this and I'm saying he had his biggest season yet last season. And with a threat like Justin Fields, Khalil Herbert, the wide receivers, we still need to do some work on that line. He could have another breakout year.
Yeah. And another thing, I even with Poles talking today, like, I know he been preaching scheme, because the running back we picked from Seattle, he is the type that can catch. He's the type to be in special teams. So, like, he covered all the aspects of running backs, and we still have trust in Everett. So, like, he doing his work. He's doing his homework. That's the number one thing I love about Poles. He does his homework. Every decision he makes sense.
This is a fact. And we still re-signed Kahari Blasingame as well, who's a great blocker as well. That's kind of the primary way he was used last season. I really do like this signing. I'm going to throw this to you, Steve Odo. What do you think this means for the potential of even grabbing a running back maybe later in the draft? And we already talked about it. We debunked anybody who's thinking the Bears are going to draft a running back with the first round pick. I told you guys, lay off the weed. And this proves that this happened today. But do you think that, especially because this is a 1-year deal, that the Bears could still go after running back, maybe round 3, round 4, something like that?
One thing I've noticed about Poles, if he like it, he gonna go get you. He gonna find a way to get you. Like even with the dude from Seattle, he been watching him a long time since college. So he's going to, if he wants you bad enough, he's gonna find a way to get you. So like
I like that, and I want you.
This guy, but yeah, like he could be like any other. He could if he wants. What the hell is you doing?
That switched to my laptop webcam. We don't want that. That is an ugly angle. That is ugly. Keep going, bro.
I wasn't expecting to see a point of view angle. Yeah, but yeah, it can mean a lot of things, bro. Honestly, like I'm just. What is going on with you, bro?
I have no idea, bro. I have none. I don't know what the hell's going on. So a Packer fan is trying to hack my stream right now. That's what's happening.
Hey, don't be mad because folks went to the Jets. Don't be mad. Y'all had y'all time.
We're about to get to that signing here in a second as well. We'll keep it going,
bro. But you want to go to the next one?
Yeah. So right before the signing, we signed tight end Robert Tonyan on another 1-year deal as well. Ryan Poles, we said it before. I've been saying it all offseason. Poles is good for his 1-year prove-it deals. Now, this is a depth piece. I like it. You have some ability to play him and Kmet together in certain lineups and matchups. I like what he brings as well in the blocking, a little bit on the passing game. What do you think about this signing?
I like it. I think he could be a great number 2 next to our Cole Kmet, and then just doing his due diligence because we lost pretty much all our tight ends to free agency. So I knew he had to go fix that. But I'm starting to notice that he's a very intuitive GM because if you looked at every single signing, we played them. Like every person we signed, we played them at one point. Pretty much all of the signings he's seen in person. So like even back, like I said with the running back from Seattle we just grabbed, he said I was watching them in the preseason as well. So it's like he's always watching. That's what you want, a GM, both GMs that's both always watching. And with him being the type of GM he is, bro, like I'm seeing he just, especially with the 1-year prove it deals, hey, you can't ask for nothing better.
And Robert Tonyan as well, solid season last season, 53 receptions on 67 targets, 470 yards, 2 touchdowns. But 2 seasons prior to that, in 2020, his best season, 500. He caught 52 out of 59 targets for 586 yards and 11 touchdowns. That's good. I like what we're bringing in here. I like the talent that we're bringing. I like the versatility that we're bringing in as well. And Poles is continuing, like, he's really eliminating any. We still got to do the line. Let me be clear because I know people get to typing. We still have work to do on the line, but he is almost addressing any issues Luke Getsy has with weapons. Luke Getsy, he's not going to be able to have the excuse of not having weapons. That simplistic offense we ran at times last season, we cannot do that again this season. And Poles is giving Luke Getsy, Matt Eberflus the roster on the offensive side. Again, still need some line things to be done to solve that. Tonyan, 6'5", 240 pounds, only 28 years old. Again, have we signed anybody over 30? No, I don't think we have. So
nope,
that's crazy.
They all been 28 or under. But it's crazy. It's just he just doing. I'm just sitting back and watching him cook because it's just like, we didn't have this. We never used to have this. I had a GM named Pace that just used to see like, he's big. I seen him run fast. Let's give him. Like, bro, no. Like, it gotta be a scheme fit. He got Luke Getsy, another tight end that knows the offense he's gonna run. That's another thing. Like, he knows the offense. Everybody that he's assigned fits the scheme. That's a thing we're gonna constantly be
And
pushing.
I see people in the comments saying we signed mid, below mid. You guys gotta like, and that goes to the Madden type microwave mindset. Every signing you make is not going to be a big name. Go look at the teams in the playoffs. Not everyone who had a huge impact for those teams were all big names. You guys got to learn football. We trying to teach y'all football here. Y'all not listening.
Chat, didn't I just say we lost all our tight ends? Didn't I just say that? Like, we need depth. What, don't y'all understand that? Like, this is a longer season in football. Like, people be hurt. Like, that's what happens when you go into deep playoffs. People get hurt. So you need solid backups. You're talking about mid. You need mid. Shit. Yeah. How the fuck you think you're gonna win?
That's a fact. We got what happened? We got Bobby in the building. D'onta Foreman, Robert Tonyan. How you feeling, Bobby?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. It's just adding on to what we've been saying. Chill. Let Ryan Poles do what he do. And that's just what it really is. You get a young tight end who shows some promise over there with the cheese heads. Now he go ahead and burn that cheese head and come on. Then you got D'onta Foreman, just another guy to help back up Khalil Herbert. I believe that the Bears are really putting in their money to talk about the Chicago Bears. And he banking on Khalil Herbert being that true number one. And he bringing in the other guys. We know I don't know why his name's slipping me. Homer. They named his name Travis Homer. Homer. He's really gonna be the special teams guy. Now you bringing in the guy to actually back up Khalil Herbert. So that's what it really is.
That third down back.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah. That's gonna be tough. And I like what we're building on offense. We still, and I keep saying this because I know people, we still need to address the trenches on defense and offense. Trenches have to be addressed. But as people will keep telling you guys, this draft is deep in the trenches. So I'm not really worried. Now, if somehow we make it out the draft and we haven't addressed the trenches in the draft, best believe I'm gonna be here. It's gonna be C-Red, and I don't mean the Bulls. I mean I'm gonna be going off. But as of right now, there's no reason not to think that it's that he's not going to be able to address the trenches, and not just in a depth way, in a meaningful way in this draft.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's gonna be good. Now that Unc about to come in, I got this question for y'all. Let his ragged ass come up in here.
Here goes.
We got some questions.
He about to lean into the camera. He about to plank into the camera like a motherfucker. Go ahead, C-Dub.
Let him know,
Damn, as soon as I step in this
they ain't fucking
No, what's up, bro? How you feel about the signings, brother?
Oh, I think they some nice silent signings. You get a nice complimentary tight end that can help. He can back up. He can play on the field at the same time as the White Rhino. Mm-hmm. You get another running back that can possibly help Khalil Herbert out there. Yeah, I like the deals. A little under, it ain't nothing too, too
possibly could help Khalil Mack. Let's put some respect on Foreman's name, bro. Like, you can't say possibly help.
We got to see first. I got to see.
My boy say you got to see.
Hey, he put up 900 yards last year. So shit.
I want to see this year now. This the Bears. We want some of that 900. Let me see.
Bro.
I feel you.
I ain't lie to you.
I feel you. I asked Steve-O this. I'm gonna throw this to you guys. As I was saying, even though we got some special people in the chat, the Bears were never going to use their first round pick to draft a running back. Now, with the addition of D'onta Foreman, especially considering it's only a 1-year deal, do you think this increases the Bears' possibility of drafting a running back later in that draft? Or you think maybe they kick the can down the road and wait till next year's draft? What are you thinking there?
I definitely think they're going to draft a running back in the later rounds. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. They need some just to keep somebody to mold somebody for later on in the season or something, just for competition purposes. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I think that is just, bro, they could still possibly draft somebody because like a lot of these deals right now, especially these 1-year prove-it deals, bro, you could definitely make those cuts. You know what I'm saying? By training camp and all that shit like that. Like some of these guys, yeah, they gonna get their money, but there's not a guarantee that they will be on a team at the start of the season like any other season. Because right now it's gonna be an influx of players that come in. and what his coaching staff has already shown, they're gonna evaluate talent. And if you ain't what it is, you're gonna get up out of here. Cause like last year during the offseason, the Bears signed a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, defensive backs. And I believe one of the defensive backs we were really high on that came from Baltimore. What happened at the start of the season? He wasn't on the damn team. So, you know what I'm saying? It's possible that they draft somebody, but I don't think it's guaranteed.
Okay. And I'm also thinking it might. Now that I did some research, I don't think Darrington. I think his name Darrington Evans is not on the roster no more.
Yeah.
So we still can also. And like I said earlier, if he wants him, if he likes him, he's gonna go get him. So
Yeah,
I feel like it's possible. Like anything's on the table with him.
and I respect that too.
That's the perfect comment. Anything's on the table with Ryan Poles. You like you can never get a pulse on what direction he's gonna go or what is he thinking, bro. I like his style, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, good. Yeah, and it's been solid. Go ahead, keep it going, Bob.
Oh, I was just gonna say I got this question. A lot of y'all people in the chat, y'all let me know. Y'all gave Unc some heat for it, but I'm gonna throw it out there. Y'all gave Unc some heat for it, but I'm gonna throw it out there. Jadeveon Clowney, he's still a free agent right now. If you can get him on a 1-year prove-it deal, do you explore that option?
Great question.
On a 1-year prove-it deal, I like it.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Explore that option because you know what he can bring to the team. I mean, he had some, issues here and there when he first came in, had some injuries first came in, but he been relatively, silent and solid in playing football. Yeah.
And that talent is there. That talent is
you look at. I don't know. I think that's fair.
I'm not opposed to it. Like you said, it's a 1-year prove-it deal. Like anything over 2, I'm gonna have an issue with it. So I won't be too terrible. Like, I mean, coming into a 4-3 though, I don't know. Maybe
I get that point.
That's what I was saying. Like, I don't know. That's the only thing I don't know if he more of a 3-4 player.
Yeah.
So, but with his talent and the way he's built, he can definitely be a 4-3 if we coach him correctly. So, hey, I'm not opposed to it. Depending on how much
we know Poles is going to focus on the scheme fit. So if he feels he can fit the scheme in some type of way, then that he's not going to bring him in if he doesn't foresee a scheme fit. So,
I got a good question for y'all before y'all go. Besides the offensive line, are we done with key weapons on the offensive end?
Oh, offensive end, yes.
Oh yeah,
I thought so too.
As of this year, you saying?
Like right now, but like maybe maybe in the draft you get a running back.
Oh yeah.
But do you think they're gonna add any kind of offensive weapons that's gonna be a big key for the Bears this season?
Yeah, like a lot of.
Go ahead, man.
I was gonna say a lot of people ask for Jackson Smith and Jigba. That shit over. Don't count on it.
That's not happening.
It's not happening. The Bears have 3 top receivers. We're not gonna do that. I don't see another tight end coming out of the early rounds. I think that the only thing, if that early draft pick happens, it's only gonna be in the trenches, whether that's defensively or offensively.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I get you. I think I'm on that route too. But what if we had a surprise? Like we never can read Ryan Poles and what he's thinking. We just talked about that. What'd be like a surprise? Could y'all like if this dude was not to go to the trenches and draft a player, what would he go?
What'd be a surprise for me would be to draft another wide receiver. Because I feel I believe you got 5 good wide receivers. You got 3 top tier, and then you got 2 that's like, okay, we can work with EQ, and then we can work with Vegas. We know EQ gonna come in and give you solid blocking. He gonna know the system, be a good locker room guy. We gonna work with Vegas because he was my draft pick last year. Let's see if that jug machine help him not be called dropsy, and boom. That's what would surprise me if he gonna be like, fuck it, I'm gonna draft another wide receiver. It wouldn't make sense to me if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that'd be the most craziest to you. Okay.
Yep. That's it. I would say like if he was to reach for that Georgia tight end, like, but that would be like, okay, dude, you doing what you doing? Like
you said, that would definitely be a reach. That's definitely
it's a reach. So like, Yeah, that's the only thing. Like any skills player this year, I'll be like, okay, you kind of you ain't need to do that, but
Yeah, like or if you go for a cornerback, I'd be like, in the first round. Like I get it in later rounds, but in the first
okay,
round,
yeah.
I'd be like, ain't no way. What are we doing? I'll be questioning them again.
As long as the trenches are addressed first, right? Unless it's like somebody falls and you just didn't expect, it's like, all right, maybe you can talk yourself into it. But other than that, I feel like you got to address the trenches. And like we said, this is a trenches heavy draft. I know people have their, oh, if you had this as a rookie, shut the fuck up. Like at the end of the day, like you come on, you guys know I'm trying to keep Petty Roosevelt from coming out, but like some people just gotta shut the fuck up. Like we just gotta be real. Y'all motherfuckers, some of y'all don't know football. It just is what it is. Yeah, like it just is what it is. But this is a trenches heavy draft, and we are going to be able to address the trenches in a meaningful way. And keep in mind, not everything is going to have a long-term solution in this offseason. It's just not. So,
I'm glad you said what you just said, because a lot of people just look at, oh, he's a good football player, but do he fit?
Exactly.
Like it's a lot
Ryan
of people.
Pace. Y'all got to get over the Ryan Pace mindset.
We had a lot of people that was talented but didn't fit.
Yeah. Y'all, I heard y'all earlier talking about Orlando Brown Jr. Out there in KC. Who did he sign to? I think he signed
Cincinnati.
to Cincinnati. Yeah. He said it's not a scheme fit. You know, I love football, but I thought he was a pretty good player. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, I don't know what he means. He probably gotta tell us what the fuck he talking about, because I don't know. But it's okay. I ain't mad at it.
It is what it is. Motherfuckers don't be knowing what they talk. They just be looking at it for attention because they mama didn't give them enough hugs. It is what it is. Like, that's really all it is. Like I've never understood people who come to YouTube comments looking for attention from grown ass men. I don't understand.
It did try to turn it around.
Exactly. I know football better than you. You sitting there with the cartoon as your Abby. You ain't grown. You don't know shit. Like that's all it is. Let's keep it pushing. So, but you know, with what we've done in this free agency so far, we know that the work still needs to continue, and it has to continue in a meaningful way. And you have to. All this work on the offense don't matter for nothing if you don't continue to improve the offensive line. But I don't right now with what was projected in the draft. I don't have any concerns about that.
I ain't got no concerns with. I can't even question my man Ryan Poles right now, bro.
Yeah.
Man, this man, Joe, just completely turned me around.
I mean, it's just like with a lot of people who thought we were going to go wide receiver last year.
Yes.
End up getting Jaquan Brisker.
C-Dub was on the call.
That's what I'm saying. And so like you just trust everything ain't going to be. And even with that said, if some of the defensive linemen that did go in free agency, at that point we would be strapped to not really add anything else meaningful. You have to have depth. It's not just about big names. You have to have depth in the modern NFL, and we've done that. We've done that. Let's go. Bear Down from H-Town says, so how do y'all feel about Tank Bigsby from Auburn in the 3rd or 4th round? How you guys feeling about that?
I see some tape. Tank, he is solid. He's solid, but I gotta see I didn't watch enough of him to see what type of back he is. So I gotta, especially with these new signings, I gotta see if he. Right now, I feel like if he gonna get a person, I believe that's a running back, correct?
Yep, that's a running back.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get a running back, he gotta be a impactful, speedy break yak. Like he gotta be impactful. Like he's not gonna. He gotta blow him. He needs to see. He gotta jump off the screen to him. So, yeah. I gotta watch some more Tank.
I would say that you want to use those picks for players that can actually probably get on the field, and I would probably use those for offensive linemen or probably defensive linemen. I wouldn't try to waste it on or maybe running back at that high. The 3rd, no, absolutely not.
For me, in the 3rd or 4th round, if guys are out there, it'll definitely be a guy like Isaiah Foskey. You know what I'm saying? Defensive end who come in with a lot of upside, in my opinion. And me, if the Bears select any running back, Haize, you gonna support it. You go get Spears or don't draft nobody. It's just that simple. It's just
You
that
rocking
simple.
with Spears?
I'm rocking with
Spears and stuff. I
to
ain't
Jay
gonna lie,
Spears,
Spears
bro.
and stuff.
He nice, bro. He killed in the Senior Bowl. Haize focused right now, or he froze. Haize is frozen. He ain't
He
even here
froze.
right now. He need to let it go. Oh, bro. But yeah, man, that's who I would pretty much rock with if the Bears select a running back. You know what I'm saying? But it is a tight end that I like out there that was at the Senior Bowl, who's a later round pick too. You know what I'm saying? And that's Musgrave from Oregon State. To me, the guy he dealt with some injuries. But when I say has a route tree as a tight end, he has a route tree as a tight end.
Dude definitely got some professional routes on him. I definitely,
Bro.
and I've watched him, and I know because I'm an Oregon fan, and he beat the shit out of us this year.
Yes, bro. And he got some game, bro. And to me, he just looked like a Jimmy Graham type of player.
Yeah,
Ooh, Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, he one of those athletes, but he got a route tree for athletic tight end. He got a route tree. So
Y'all talking about early Jimmy Graham, right? New Orleans Saint, Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, I think he just dealt with a little bit of injuries and stuff like that.
I think
so that's what kind of dropped him a little bit. But at the end of the day, I still think that when you look at a damn tight end that's that big with that kind of speed and that route tree, that's definitely projected to go in the later rounds. You look at it a little bit. I ain't saying they got to take him, but you look at it.
Do your due diligence.
Bro. Damn the Bears, man. This guy.
You already know my thought. If Jay Spears is there, I hear what you're saying about not going in the third round. If Jay Spears there, I may be tempted to draft him in the third round.
Yeah, I gotta go check it. Y'all saying this guy? What college he went to?
Tulane.
Tulane. I gotta check him out though, because y'all pumping this guy. I got to see this.
I'm telling you, bro.
It was just how he performed, bro. The entire time, if you watch all the drills, even in the game of the Senior Bowl, he was the one you was like, damn. Like every time. It was him in the center. John Michael Smith for me. The man didn't let nobody pass him.
Bears go get him.
To go second round pick.
Bears go get him.
Hey, the second and the third round picks close too. They close to each other. The second round 53, second round 61, and then the third round 64. You can probably flip and get some more, however you're gonna do it. But that's some impactful players right there.
Facts,
man. Hey, he ain't gonna fill up the holes, but he gonna patch him up pretty good. They gonna be patched up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean. We can get a lot of what we need still in the draft. And I love that the quote came out. Literally read the quote that Ryan Post said, we're not done in free agency yet. And then less than an hour later, the D'onta Foreman signing came. That's crazy.
That's smart. Shopping his ass off, bro. Big ass bag, bro.
He got that Chicago
deals on
card.
The toilet.
Oh,
bro. On the red line. He making deals over there.
Oh, bro. He had that bit like, bro, we need another run back. Put that shit on the car here.
Oh, bro, fast.
We got that shit.
How is the running backs lining up? Who the starters? We gonna start Khalil.
You definitely start
Herbert.
You starting
Khalil? Then we come. No. I'm gonna start Khalil Herbert first. Okay. Yeah, he started.
Bobby,
so how's that lining up?
Khalil.
Steve-O.
I want to see a battle. First of all, I don't even know if it's gonna be Khalil first.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I want to see after training camp, and then I'm gonna go from there. Honestly, because who knows? Seattle might. The way Poe's talking about Seattle, dude. Who knows?
I think he's the scat back. He's the third down back.
It's gonna be more than a third. You got to keep in mind too, and the reason why I say that there's absolutely a chance. Like it's gonna be a battle either way, but there's absolutely a chance for Foreman to start because keep in mind. Part of why Khalil Herbert, and I'm not laying it all on this, but part of why Khalil Herbert was so effective is that Montgomery bruised up other opposing defensive lines a little bit to then give him that opportunity.
Right.
I'm not giving it all. I'm not because Khalil's still good, but you gotta realize how we ran it. Now we could change the system, especially if we have a better offensive line. We could definitely mix that up. But just with the way that the offense ran last season. Montgomery, even though he didn't get a huge amount of yards, he did help bruise up that defensive line a little bit to then Khalil Herbert come in and do what he did.
That's why I kept on telling people, you see it the games where Khalil started in. It took him way longer to get that one big playoff.
Yeah.
It took like, man, didn't he start that Houston game and it took him like to the second quarter to break one off. So it's like, hey, I'm gonna keep saying it's becoming a duo league at running back. You need two of them.
You need two.
Yeah, that's just where the league's going. Like most, you need two of them. You need two high quality running backs, and even maybe another solid depth running back there as well. So we'll see what happens.
They were both hurt at one point.
This is true. This is true. The Shy says, "Is it true Cody moving to center?"
That's
what
it like.
seems like. Yeah,
that's what he said.
Yeah, that's what it seems.
Let's
like.
see what happened in the draft, though.
And according to polls, that man got over 4,000 snaps at center. So.
Yeah, because correct me if I'm wrong, but he was center for Trubisky, right? He was the center, wasn't he?
I don't think so.
I think he was.
For a slight, I think for like a couple games,
Yeah.
because our center got hurt.
Yeah.
Because we lost our center. He went to Las Vegas because I remember he went to Oregon. That's why I can't. It was a weird name, so I don't remember.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, I'm liking what the Bears are doing so far. So, rate the signings. D'onta Foreman, what we giving it? What are we grading?
Oh, that's some solid B's right there. Both of them same grade. Solid B's.
That's a B.
Yeah, solid B's.
But I think I'll give Tanya a B plus though. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna give Dante a B plus.
Why you getting Tonyan a B plus? Is it the extra credit because he come from Green Bay? Is that what you saying?
No, bro. It's because of what he's able to do with minimal opportunity. Last season he only got 67 targets and got 53 of those for 470 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, wow, as a backup,
that's pretty damn good.
And I think it was solid because the man's not only a route runner, he can block. Like you say, he the best, but he can block. That's an added, a team. I don't expect the Bears to go run heavy as they did last year, but they will still have to rely on that. They still gonna have to rely on that, and you need tight ends in there to block.
And he knows
that's what separates the best from the good.
He pretty much know the whole playbook too.
That's true.
You think Matt Eberflus gonna let Justin Fields air the ball out? What are you thinking? 60-40 run pass?
It's not really Matt.
I can't until the line is addressed. Yeah. There is no way that I could predict that, bro.
Okay.
But the thing is,
honestly,
but the thing is,
there's no way.
But the thing is, it's not even Matt, it's Luke.
Yeah,
this is true.
Because he let him call the plays.
Okay.
So it's really just up to Luke. If I always been, is Luke comfortable with him throwing 30 plus times? That's up to Luke. Because we've always seen it. Yeah, start off like they say here. Start off with the greatest drive we ever seen, and then he be like, "Hey, pass me that notepad that Nagy used to write on. Let me see that shit." All right,
Nagy, notepad. Nagy just said, "Ask Madden." Matt Nagy, notepad.
It wasn't. Matter of fact, it wasn't even a notepad. It was a Denny's menu. That's what it
was.
Let me get a number 2. What's a number 2, Coach Nick? No, hey, go out there and run something.
Man, number 2 extra spicy.
Man, Lou Gatsy. Ooh, that motherfucker.
Bro, yeah, because like I was just saying, like he always had them plays where he'll do that, and then he'll feel comfortable throwing it, and then you'll be like, 3rd and 6. Yeah, ISO run. Like,
bro,
don't do that.
I hear you on that, but ain't the head coach? They can intervene anytime they want.
Matt.
And I know coaches do that, bro. Like, bro, run the fucking ball. He'll go and tell them. Like,
well, yeah, I think he will. Like, he's not like Martin Schottenheimer used to not even have a headset on. That motherfucker used to be on the sidelines just like this.
Oh, bro. Marticulate
he used to just leave his coordinators to just run the show. So Matt Eberflus ain't that bad, but I do think he does trust Luke Getsy for better or for worse to call some plays, man. But we got to see him do better. We got to see him do better in certain times.
He got weapons. He don't get exposed, Luke Getsy. It's some weapons on the field now, bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, you could put Vellis in the backfield. You can line all those.
What trust has Vellis showed you to do that?
No, I'm just saying.
Let's stop with Dropsy Jones. If any receiver is going to go in the backfield, it's either going to be Claypool or DJ Moore. And Ryan Poles has already talked about potentially using DJ Moore some out the back.
Oh yeah, you got.
It ain't going to be no.
I know. Vellis Jones had.
Hey, you never know though.
Wait, hold on for a second.
Plays in the back.
I know. Vellis Jones had a horrible job catching the ball last year, but with the ball in his hands, he's a threat. It's just he just might drop it. You know, he might fumble the ball, but he is a runner.
Vellius Jones just dropped the ball right now.
But I'm
Like,
just
he
saying.
I know he need the best phone insurance because I know he dropped his phone about 4 or 5 times. Like,
But the thing,
you can't tell me
but
nothing.
the thing
No, you
is,
can't. Matter of fact, Dropsy Jones, he just dropped a dreadlock. Bro. Just ran, he just dropped
Not a
dreadlock.
dreadlock.
he just ran hard as hell. Come on, bro.
oh
Come
my
on,
god! But the thing with him is he's not that out the back type of player. Like you gotta be able to cut, read. Like he just get in and go. So that's not in the backfield. That's just not gonna work. I don't.
Vellius Jones and Tony Bradley shared the same butter of popcorn. They don't hold on to nothing. Like literally. Like I'm sorry, I gotta see. Like, you know me. You gotta show me. And if he shows me,
fair.
I'm gonna sit here and be like, listen, I'm an idiot. I should have trusted. I would literally say that. But as of right now, I ain't trusting Dropsy Jones.
No way.
I'm not trusting him to hand me a hammer because he may drop the motherfucker on my foot. I'm not trusting him.
That's the
Hey,
one
get his ass,
motherfucker
Haize,
I have
bro.
never seen somebody try to catch a punt like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, Haize, I get why you
Do not give Vellius Jones your baby.
Oh,
Do not let him hold on to
wow.
it.
Do it like they did with
That's
Justin
it.
last night.
That's
Don't
it.
do it.
Don't do
Hey,
it.
Motherfucker
I'm sorry.
gonna have
listen.
permanent
my
drain.
man Haize gave Vellius the most praise, Joe, last year, bro. He said that man might be on the other side of Darnell Mooney, bro.
I mean,
so I
hell, he
understand, my
25.
He
man.
let us all down, G. He
No,
let us
bro,
all
I
down.
understand.
He
And
play,
maybe that's why I'm so harsh on him now.
Yes,
Because
that's what
I
I'm
believe the
saying.
hype. I believe the
He made
hype.
us look like a
Now
goof.
I'm over it, bro. I'm over it. He just dropped something again, bro. Wait a second. Did you just hear that? He just dropped something, bro. Like, come on, fam. Like, if you just listen closely, you can hear something be dropped in the background. That's Vellius Jones, bro. Like, it's over with.
he need to stay in Florida and while they raining and just throw balls at this motherfucker just every
Bro,
day.
come to the south.
Yes.
It's always raining. We about to get a storm this weekend. It's bust.
Oh, bro.
Damn,
Bro.
Joe. That's a waste
Yeah,
of athletic
out the
ability.
backfield.
His
All right,
athletic
y'all.
ability
Just
is
for
crazy.
context, Cody Whitehair was center from 2016 to 2020.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
just for context.
Bro.
But you know us, we love to move a motherfucker out their natural position. So.
Bro, you
Yeah.
already know.
Damn, man. It's Nate, man. I'm
Well,
gonna
Lucas
cold out on
Patrick's. We ain't never
offensive
talk
line.
about Lucas Patrick still being on the roster.
I could have sworn he got
That's
signed by somebody though.
I thought he
was
left the
still there.
team.
Bro,
I think he did. I think you're right.
I think he
you're
got
right.
signed
left?
by somebody.
I think he got signed. I think he got signed the first day of free agency.
Damn, I missed that. Hold on,
bro,
let me see.
I'm pretty sure he's gone.
Hold on, let
'Cause
me.
I remember seeing it. I was like, y'all got him.
Let me.
No, Lucas Patrick's still with the Bulls. I mean, with
I
the
don't see
Bears.
anything.
He's still with the Bears. He just wrote a tweet. Yeah, he's still with the Bears right now.
All right. Well, hey, we'll see what he can do. He need to heal that hand. If Lucas Patrick is healthy, I don't have it's just he could not stay healthy
Bro.
to save his life,
Oh,
bro.
I'm thinking about Reef. Reef is gone.
Yeah,
Riley Reef is
is
definitely
gone.
gone. Riley
Yeah,
Reef is
Riley
out. Is
Reef
out
is
of
Yeah,
there.
but
Riley
Cody
Reef is out of
just don't go to the same doctor DJ going to. We good. That motherfucker just stayed. That's all he do is.
Hey,
I'm
y'all
like,
know
bro,
we had another lineman that we signed last year that was supposed to come too, Dozier or some shit like that.
Oh, he got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt.
He got hurt early
in the
yeah,
season. He's supposed to be coming back.
Well,
We'll see.
ain't too much to say on him.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't too much to say about his ass.
And we still got Leatherwood somewhere on
Oh,
there
bro.
who, when he did play his rookie year, was a damn good offensive lineman. So I mean,
Put him at that right tackle, please.
We'll see.
Put him at that right tackle.
Wait, hold on. This Vellius Jones just dropped something. I had a report on it. He just dropped something again, bro.
Oh, bro.
Oh,
God damn.
I have no faith in drops.
All the faith gone.
That's fair as hell, Joe.
All the faith gone, huh?
Bro, he cost us 4 games at least.
Bro, he's literally just fast. Bro. Like,
Literally.
That's
he's just
100%. Just
like he the Flash, but he ain't holding on to shit. It's not happening. He's not holding on to nothing.
Bro.
Damn.
That
motherfucker, his firstborn baby's gonna be born. He gonna be in the hospital like,
oh man.
That man just said he got Mafa feet, and that's it. Bro.
He ignorant.
oh, man. All right, I'm sorry. I'm done flaming Vellius Jones. I'm done.
No, he ain't.
But
No, he ain't.
I'm for this stream. I'm
We'll be
done.
back
I'm
on
not
next
done
stream.
overall. Just this stream, I'm done. But anything left, fellas, before we go, man. I gotta go do a bull stream, and then I got Locked On Bulls to do as well. I got Bulls Chicago. By the way, y'all gonna subscribe to Chicago Bulls Central as well if you Bulls fans. But go ahead, Phil.
Bro, hey, I like what Ryan doing, man. Keep up the good work, man. I'm just at all what you doing right now, bro. Keep it up. Vito Corleone. Fuck y'all.
Stone Cold Pose. Fuck you,
Devo.
Hey, keep doing you. Keep doing your thing. Moving silence like you've been doing. And like he said, he ain't finished. He still might not be finished. Like, bro, we could be here at 10 o'clock. You don't know.
Yes.
Bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, me and Unc, before y'all went live, we was on Shy Bulls podcast. They in the chat like, hey, y'all, Bears news just dropped. Y'all might have to go live. Damn, yeah, y'all right. This shit infectious. So shout out to Ryan Post for keeping us busy, man. Shout out to y'all for tuning in and being a part of every live that we've had put up. It's been busy, but we all working collectively as a fan base to keep this thing going and pushing on to make sure that Justin Fields becomes the MVP of the league. Let's go.
Oh,
We've dropped 12 videos in 3 days.
It's bossing.
Ryan on fire.
That's all I can say.
Hit their ass with a Jordan.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you follow us collectively at Shy Bear Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoBearCentral@gmail.com. And then lastly, if you want to leave a text and or voicemail, number to do so, 773-242-9336. We are the #1 spot for everything Chicago Bears related. I don't care what nobody got to say about it. They can come see me. We out this bitch. Peace, y'all.